You guys can finally sit. Woo! Good evening, everyone. We are so glad that you are here. This is the longest procession we've ever had our graduates walk. Are you guys hanging up out there? You're doing all right? We have a great night in store for you. Promise you all that tonight will be like no other graduation you have ever attended. And I can't think of a class that deserves to be celebrated more than this one. You've definitely had to have a lot of patience, perseverance, grit, a little bit more patience, and a lot of love to get you here. So we do want to celebrate you tonight. It was worth the wait. It's exciting to be all together. And I know that it's a little warmer out here than it is when we're inside air-conditioned Hill Auditorium. And I know that it's not as comfortable for our folks sitting in the bleachers, right? So we are going to try to trim our program a little bit, but we're not going to take away the most important part, which is hearing from our students. We still want each of you to have your 30 seconds to share your graduation thoughts. And so I'm going to make mine a little bit shorter. And it's not because I don't love you all. It's because I do love you that we're going to be brief as I can be, which is really hard. You know that if you know me. Parents, staff, family, and friends, I introduce to you the class of 2021. Tonight, we are here to celebrate and award diplomas to this amazing group of young people. Before we begin, I would like to welcome our distinguished guests. From the Ann Arbor Public Schools Board of Education, we have Jessica Kelly, Vice President, Rebecca Lazarus, Treasurer, Susan Basket, Secretary, and Brian Johnson, President. Next, we also have from the Ann Arbor Public Schools, Central Administration and Executive Cabinet, Dr. Janice Swift, Superintendent, Paul DeAngelis, Executive Director for High School, Liz Golis, Director for Student and School Safety, Jill Manick, Assistant Superintendent of Finance and Operations, and Jazz Parks, Assistant Superintendent of School Leadership. Thank you for being here with us. We are so fortunate that we get to be a small school in a really large district with an amazing support system and board and central office that we have. And so we are very grateful that you're here supporting us. You guys have to know that you think this is one long graduation. These folks are sitting through 5 this week. So thank you for coming. It's important to them. You're important to them. That's why they're here. I also always like to honor our Assistant Dean, Rebecca Westrate. She does absolutely everything here for us, and we're so glad that you're all here. Board of Education, parents, staff, family, and friends. We're here to celebrate and honor the class of 2021. So dear class of 2021, I have a few things for you. First of all, you need to know you have many, many people in this stadium who care for you and have invested a lot of time and effort to get you here and get you where you are today. I want you to stand for a moment. So graduates, stand here for a moment. I want you to turn and face your parents. Find them in the crowd, right? Make eye contact with them. You know where they're sitting because you told them to sit in a certain place, all right? In a very coordinated way, I want you to say thank you really loud like you mean it. On the count of 3, are you ready? It's a big thank you. 1, 2, 3. All right, now you guys are also already facing your faculty and staff who are right there. I think they're another group that has helped you get here today. So let's do another coordinated thank you to the CHS staff who's here alongside you. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, you guys can sit down. You're gonna be begging me to stand soon, I promise you. So you're gonna be thankful that you got to stand up and sit down a few times. I think it's also important on these special occasions to recognize our support staff who do so much regularly behind the scenes to help our students, but also to help the rest of the teaching staff so that they can help students. I'd like each of you to stand when I call your name if you're here and remain standing until you're all announced so that we can applaud you all together. Our teaching assistants, Kim Tyranapur, Michael Strugala, we've got Bo Bagdapur, Monica Bruel. We have our amazing office professionals. In the CR office, we have Katie Sanderson. In the main office and library, we have our attendant secretary, Karen Moorhead. We have in the main office, assistant to the dean, Jefferson Billsborough. And of course, we have our counseling office professional, Gretchen Eby, who is definitely the wizard behind tonight's event. Let's give them a round of applause. These are the real folks that keep the wheels on the bus at Community High School. And if these folks weren't here, we wouldn't all be here. They work to support all of the students and the staff, and we immensely appreciate their help. I also would like the teaching faculty to please rise for a moment. I'd like the students and families here to help me thank this amazing teaching staff, especially for what they did this year. I've always been in awe of our staff, but this year has been something else. And I'd like to say the same thing for our students. It has been amazing to watch all of you step up together, learn beside each other. It's been what we always say we do, and we've had to do it in the hardest of times. Students have helped teachers learn, teachers have helped teachers, teachers have helped students, and it has been so amazing to watch everybody grow and do this together this year. It's been amazing, and you've all reached your highest potential, and we're so grateful that you're here to celebrate with us. Before we move on, I think it's important to mention a few members of our CHS family who are wrapping up their legacy of service to the Ann Arbor Public Schools this year. And I would like them to stand when I call their name so that we can properly thank them for their years of dedication and service. We also have a few, by the way, who graduated last year with us, but they're finally joining us for a proper send-off. So Judith Dwoskin, will you please stand? I am going to be short for everyone tonight, but I have to say a little something about all these folks. You have to keep in mind that these are the staff that raised me at Community High School when I started here in 1996. Judith is/was, I guess we have to say, the official matriarch of Community High School. She has more energy than the Energizer Bunny, can jitterbug like no other, proofread a paper, and still be in love always with a semicolon. If you don't know that's her favorite punctuation mark, then you don't know Judith Dwoskin. I can tell you that she has taught us all how to be better, have proper manners, and also to have style. Thank you, Judith Dwoskin, for bringing your heart, love, soul, smarts, integrity, happiness, everything, and your 36 years of dedication to the Ann Arbor Public Schools. Drafted math, 87 is when Pam Kirchner started. I do her last. Quickly do that math for me. Next is Ed Kalka, who, if you know Ed, you know he's not going to be here today, right? He is probably out hiking the Appalachian Trail somewhere, but we're going to talk about him anyway. How can you sum up Ed? He's one of the most humble human beings you will ever meet. He would hate it that I'm mentioning his name. That is why he's not here. He would not want any second spent on him and not on students, but that is exactly why we cannot skip over him. He definitely raised me as a teacher. He was my mentor teacher my first year at community high school, and he's there for anyone who needs something all of the time. And I still rely on Ed whenever I'm stressed. My very first year of teaching, I was in there crying, stressed out. I couldn't keep it all together. I felt like I was dropping balls all over the place. And he said, "Marcy, don't stress. Most balls bounce. If you drop them, they're going to bounce. Be careful about the glass ones. Those are your family and your relationships. Don't ever drop those glass ones." So Ed Kalka, here's to you. Ann Thomas, will you please stand? Ann is never going to let anything or anyone ever slip through any cracks everywhere. She will drag you, beg you, nag you, do whatever it takes to make certain that you are successful. She also is one who hates that I'm mentioning her name. She hates attention and is always centered on her students. Ann has taught all of us some math aerobics, cheers for all of us with her Go team, and feels like she can finally retire tug of the war the last time we were actually able to hold field day. True, Ann, true? It's true. You know, I was a form year for 18 years. When I finally won the tug of war, I decided I should become dean. I don't know why, Ann, you didn't decide to do this when you won the tug of war. Come on. Ann also raised me as a mother. She is such a motherly instinct. She cares for everyone, and her heart she puts into everything. And we know you've poured your heart out to us. I hope you have enough left for you and your family. You deserve an amazing retirement. We will never be the same without you. Ann Thomas, thank you for your 35 years of dedication to the Ann Arbor Public Schools. Thank you. Pam Kirchen. Where's Pam Kirchen? I always tell Pam that her name is written in invisible ink on many students' diplomas over the years. Her work in the ILC to help students be successful in every single one of their classes has been tireless. Pam puts her whole heart into everything and is always looking to make sure everyone else is included, feels safe, feels comfortable, and feels valued. That goes for her students, her colleagues, and even the parents she works with. I even have Pam to thank for turning me into a runner when I first came to community, and I never thought I would be a runner. She also puts her heart into everything. She's loved, poured out, loved again. And I hope you also have some heart left and some love left for the retirement that you deserve after everything you've put in to the Ann Arbor Public Schools. So let's thank Pam for 34 years of her dedication to the Ann Arbor Public Schools. Huh? Yeah. And as I said, there are a few who graduated with us last year, Cindy Haidu Banks and Robbie Stapleton. But we begged them to come here if they would. So Robbie Stapleton, I know you're here somewhere. I heard you here. Cindy Haidu Banks. You don't just get to wave, ladies. You have to stand up. Stand up, will you please? They graduated with our graduates last year out on our procession, but we asked them to come today because it didn't feel right to not have them here. Now I finally have a few words for our graduates. First of all, I'm so darn proud of you all. And I also want to thank you. I want to thank you for coming to community. And I want to thank your parents for letting you come to community, for sharing your talents, your personalities, your caring nature with us. I've enjoyed watching you grow into the amazing human beings you become, and I've enjoyed growing and learning along with you. We sure hope we've prepared you for a happy, successful, and fulfilling life. And I want you to remember that you get to define what it means to be successful. And I hope that you find ways to be happy and feel fulfilled, even when everything does not go your way. We obviously hope that we've taught you and you've learned the content we were all trained to share with you. But I know for most of us, we hope even more than that you've learned how to learn, how to complete something that was once difficult, how to work hard, to ask questions, to ask for help, to give help, to put in the extra time, to fail. Yes, I did say that right, to fail and fail again. I think we've all learned that that is where we grow. And we hope that community high school has been a safe place for you to take those risks, to fall. You learn from those falls, and you also have helped cushion the fall of others. We don't know everything about the world for which we've prepared you. If the last 15 months has taught us anything, is that we really have no idea about what comes next. The truth is, everything is changing at lightning speed. Our hope is that we have taught you how to learn, how to adapt to change, and also that you can change the world around you while always remaining true to yourself, taking care of yourself, and taking care of those around you. If you think about some of what community high school means to us, I think you realize how much you've added to who we are and have continued to make us a better place. At community, after all, we do believe in learning from the community, giving back to the community, and feeling a part of a community. You have all done this over these past 4 years. And I've always said that everyone who is a part of this community high family can't help but have a little bit of us rub off on you. But you've also rubbed off on us. That's why each person who enters through our doors does change community high school in some way with how they've interacted with the teachers and students that are here. That is how we continue to keep getting better and better, and how you inspire us. You each bring an idea, a kindness, a perspective, and sometimes just a smile. And we're always grateful for what you teach us. I know we haven't been together in the same building as much as we'd like over the last 15 months, but just like true character is what you do when no one is looking, being a part of a community does not go away when we're not all in the same room. At community high school, we are a true community, and each of you have rubbed off on us. And the reality is that once you become a community high student, you are always a part of our community. And a little piece of us lives on with you, and a little piece of you lives within our building and our hearts going forward. In many ways, community high school also formed me as a teacher. And I want you to think about what community high has done to form you. During my very first school year, in addition to crying a bit in Ed's room, I also had a good friend give a poem. And it was also about what's just stress. Do you know a little bit about this theme of the first year? Teaching is an excellent profession, everyone. You should still go into it. It's just a little bit hard that first time around, right? This poem has gotten me through a lot, and I actually ended up giving it as a gift and reading it to every single one of my forum graduating classes for the 18 years I was a forum. Since I no longer have a forum, this is what I'm going to end with, because you are all now my big forum. So, I want you to be successful. I want you to feel prepared for your next steps to high school. And so as my honorary forumettes, I am sharing with you this poem. I hope you enjoy it. It's called The Station by Robert Hastings. Tucked away in our subconscious is an idyllic vision We see ourselves on a long trip that spans the continent. We are traveling by train. Out of the windows, we drink in the passing scene of cars on nearby highways, of children waving at crossing, of cattle grazing on a distant hillside, of smoke pouring from a power plant, of row upon row of corn and wheat, of city skylines and village halls. But upmost in our minds is the final destination. On a certain day, at a certain hour, we will pull into the station. Bands will be playing and flags waving. Once we get there, so many wonderful dreams will come true, and the pieces of our lives will fit together like a completed jigsaw puzzle. How restlessly we pace the aisles, damning the minutes for loitering, waiting for the station. When we reach the station, that will be it, we cry. When I'm 18, when I buy a new 450 SL Mercedes-Benz, when I've paid off the mortgage, when I get a promotion, when I reach the age of retirement, I shall live happily ever after. But sooner or later, we must realize there is no station, no one place to arrive at once and for all. The true joy of life is the trip. The station is only a dream. It constantly outdistances us. Relish the moment is a good motto, especially when coupled with Psalm 118:24. This is the day the Lord hath made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. It isn't the burdens of today that drive men mad. It is the regrets over yesterday and the fear of tomorrow. Regret and fear are the twin thieves who rob us of today. So stop pacing the aisles and counting the miles. Instead, climb more mountains, eat more ice cream, go barefoot more often, swim more rivers, watch more sunsets, laugh more, cry less. Life must be lived as we go along. The station will come soon enough. To the class of 21, I wish you an incredible journey, a journey of caring for each other and the world, a journey that is meaningful, a journey that is joyous, a journey that provides others who will care for you when life presents not so joyous times. A journey where you continue to crave lifelong learning, a journey where you are challenged and excited, and a journey that allows you to be the best possible you in this world. We are so proud of you. We are totally amazed by you, and we care for you. You are ready for this journey. One of my favorite quotes is actually from a past graduate. Boats are safest in the harbor, but that's not what boats are built for. So I guess it's time to kick you out of the harbor. Congratulations, class of 2021. Enjoy the trip. I now would like to welcome here Superintendent of the Ann Arbor Public Schools, Dr. Janice Kerr-Smith.
Well, good evening, community. Good evening, community. It is truly an extraordinary evening in the Ann Arbor Public Schools as we come together under a bright sun. Isn't that great? A bright sun, an expanse of community pride right here in the heart of Ann Arbor and Ann Arbor Public Schools. We're gathered to honor you, the class of 2021 Community High School. Yes. And I have to tell you, having everyone together among the first of our gatherings together in more than 15 months, we're gathered to honor you. And I can't think of a more important time for this group to join together in honor of the class of 2021. Yes. We're here with our teachers and support staff, with Dean Marcy, Assistant Dean Rebecca, with your parents and families and friends, in the presence of the trustees of the Board of Education. And we are here with exactly one focus, and that is to publicly honor and celebrate you on this historic Graduation Day 2021. In celebrating each of you this evening, I want you to know that we're here to honor your individual stories, the many challenges you have overcome as you graduate amidst an historic global COVID pandemic. Community High, we see you. We hear your important voices. We honor the unique journey that each of you has taken to arrive to this evening and the milestone achievement of high school graduation. Every experience you have had on your journey has prepared you for exactly this moment. You have a destiny, and whether you realize it or not, you are on a mission. You have a distinct place to fill at this very moment in our world out there. And community, tonight, you have absolutely everything it takes to move forward in confidence, to impact our world in profound and positive ways. You have persevered and overcome through the ordeal of this COVID year. You represent a unique generation. History has called you to this moment in the spring of 2021. And I just want to share, graduates, we are proud. We're proud not just of what you've done this year and all of your years. We are proud of who you are. We're proud of the difference you will make in this world and the notable achievements that you will realize. And so it is at this time, on behalf of the Board of Education, I formally accept the Ann Arbor Public Schools Community High School Class of 2021 as having fulfilled all the requirements and obligations necessary to graduate from Community High School of the Ann Arbor Public Schools. As Superintendent of Schools, Dean Marcy, Dean Rebecca, I hereby authorize the awarding of the diplomas. Congratulations and best wishes, Class of 2021.
Oh, all right. Well, here we go. Are we ready or are we ready? All right, I'm Brian.
I'm Amy.
And let's get this started. We're going to invite up each forum, and each forum leader will come up with their forum to hand in their diploma, and then we get to hear from the stars, our students. So let's get this going.
All right. Thanks, Brian. I just do want to, I think when Dr. Swift was talking about your unique journey for some of the students, that it really took me back to 2 weeks ago where we were sending you urgent emails. Love each one of you. So glad we're all here tonight. You all graduated in a pandemic. Come on. Who does that? All right, it is my honor and my privilege. I cannot be more excited to be standing on the stage to introduce our first forum, the Sylvester Forum. We're going to be followed by the Stern Forum and then the Thomas Forum. You guys look good. You look so good. Yes. Don't they look amazing?
Got extra.
All starts down here. All right, it is my great pleasure to present the 2021 graduating seniors from the Sylvester Forum. We'll start with Zoe Duhalis.
I'd like to thank everyone who helped me through school, my parents for having sex and conceiving me, all of the community teachers, especially Ryan, Tracy, and Chloe, for being completely outstanding and incredibly supportive, and of course, Community Mock Trial for just being the best. Thank you.
Yeah. Molly Chapel-Lakin.
I want to say thank you to my family, my friends, and all of the incredible teachers at Community. These last 4 years would not have been the same without each and every one of you, so thank you.
Congratulations. Avery Espinoza.
Yeah! I'd just like to thank all my friends at Community, all the teachers I've met, my family, everyone that's helped me through high school. It's been a rough year, but we made it, and I hope everyone is excited for the future like I am. Yeah.
Vanessa Farkas.
On the very first day of school, of kindergarten, I wore a princess dress because, you know, dress for the job you want, not the job you do. So it would only make sense now, since it's the last day of school, if I wore my princess dress again. And this is specifically for 4-year-old me. I did it.
Congratulations, Vanessa. Romeo Klobuchar.
Can I hold this?
No.
In the wise words of Toni Collette, famed Australian actress, I need you to look at me. Don't you swear at me, you little freak. Don't you ever raise your voice at me. I am your mother. Do you understand? Thank you. I didn't swear.
Elizabeth Scheib.
How can I follow that one up? Okay, I actually wrote something. My time at Community has not just felt short, but has actually been short. My freshman year was at Skyline, while junior and senior years were interrupted by COVID. Despite all of this, I have felt incredible love, care, and belonging at Community from my teachers, peers, and our space. I want to thank my family, Tracy, my therapist, Profe, Becky, and all of my teachers, but especially Ryan, for listening and valuing my and other students' voices, and for the enthusiasm and devotion you bring while teaching. So thank you.
Lily Sickman Garner.
I just want to say thank you to all of my friends, all of my teachers, especially Ryan, Quinn, Tracy, and Judith, and also to my family, especially Mom and Dad and Robin. Thank you.
And Damien Sen, who couldn't be with us tonight. Congratulations.
Off you go. Nice.
Got no mic. The Sylvester Forum. All right, now taking the stage, the Stern Forum.
All right. So this is the Stern Forum. I'm so proud. I'm so happy to be here. I'm so glad to be out of my house. Grace Bradley.
When I came home from school when I was little, my parents used to ask me what I learned that day, and I would always say, I don't know, every single time. And today, to repay all those eye rolls that I gave them, here are a few things that I learned from Community. First, that pancakes, especially Ed's, make the school smell so good. I learned that strolling around the hallways of school instead of actually going to class doesn't really make you do well in school. But mostly I learned that taking the leap of faith and choosing community was certainly the right choice.
We're going to come up here. Micah Brooks. Right here. She's just going to say,
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Liz, and my parents and friends and family. And
Yeah. Hope Hasselton.
From catching benthics in Traver Creek with Courtney my freshman year to signing off of Zoom for the last time, community is a place that I'll never forget. It's been a privilege to attend a school that fosters inclusivity, individuality, and growth. I want to say thank you to my family, friends, and coaches, most importantly, my teachers, for making the last 4 years unforgettable. I wouldn't be ready for the next 4 without you.
Amelia Monk.
I just want to say thank you to my parents, my friends, and my teachers, especially Manisha and Judith, who helped me realize what I want to do and what I do not want to do with my life.
Josh Moss.
I'm so grateful for the dedicated and wonderful teachers I've had at Community. I'm very grateful for Matt, who in 10th grade took considerable time outside of school to help me on my research of trauma-informed education and help shape the interest in child psychology that I plan on studying in the future. You know, Jack Wagner created such a wonderful community in the jazz program and taught the fundamental lesson about grit and the ability to stick through what seems like pedantic work to play with freedom. Ann Thomas for teaching math with flexibility and kindness that didn't teach to a test but taught to understand. Liz for creating a forum where I met my best friends that I'll carry with me for the rest of my life. The CR department for organizing classes that changed my life and gave me the values and still very limited insights I have today. And finally, for my parents who drove me to school, packed my lunches many days when teriyaki time wouldn't suffice, and with love made sure I actually graduated high school. Thank you, community.
Nicholas Provenziola.
I'd like to thank my friends, my parents, my grandparents, and family for supporting me these past 4 years. I'd like to thank my teachers for giving me a great education. I'd like to thank Liz for being a great teacher as well as a great forum leader. And lastly, I'd like to thank the students and staff for a phenomenal high school experience.
Linnea Verhey-Hankey.
I'd like to thank my family, my teachers, especially Liz and Manisha, for everything they've done for me over the past 4 years.
The Stern Forum. Up next, we have the Thomas Forum. Y'all can clap one more time for Ann Thomas.
Yeah, come on up. Okay, I am so honored to present these graduates of the Thomas Forum. They are the nicest people. I just want you to know that. This is Toby Jones.
I'd just like to take this opportunity to thank Ann for being such an amazing forum leader during these COVID times, even though it was super hard, and also for welcoming me to community when I transferred there after my sophomore year. It would have been really hard without you.
Anna Morgan.
Thank you. We're here today to celebrate a huge achievement. While we deserve to feel proud, looking back, some of my greatest successes are due to my failures. Freshman year geometry was hard, but that made me want to do better. I started eating lunch with Anne to help me succeed, and next I failed to connect with the theater organization I'd worked with for years, but then I joined CET and made some of my best friends ever. During Battle of the Bands junior year, I held the microphone incorrectly, so thank you. And the judges couldn't hear me. Still, we made it to the finals and we won. This year, I auditioned for 30 drama schools and got rejected by 25 of them. Without those, I wouldn't have considered the school I'm going to this fall. I recently failed a calculus test. Had I aced it, I would have missed the last lunch with Anne.
So thank you, Anne. So while we celebrate success, we need to reflect on the times we failed and how those moments just might be why we're here today. Thank you.
Nate Mosier.
Hello, everyone. I would like to thank my family, my friends, Anne, who's graduating with us. It only took her a couple extra years, but she did it. She truly is the best. I know we all say it, but she really is the nicest person and like the best person ever. So thank you, Anne. We love you.
And Brendan Novar.
Hello, everybody. I was going to do a speech, but it would be a snooze fest. So I got some dance move for you guys.
And Charlie, whoops, and Charlie Reeds cannot be with us, but he's also graduating with the Thomas Forum.
All right, nice work. All right, y'all.
Let's
go.
The Thomas Forum. We stand on your shoulders, Anne. Thank you. The Whiteside Forum. The Whiteside Forum. Nope. They're next. Whiteside, just be ready. It's actually the West Forum. I'm just dizzy from those dance moves. That was so awesome. Christia would be unhappy if I did not say West Forum, Best Forum.
Talk loud and come up in the middle.
Yep. So it is my honor to present the 2021 graduates of the West Forum. So, Sam House.
Today is our day. We've traveled so far on a fun-filled adventure to get where we all are. Today will be special for people like you and me. Hold your friends and family close as much as your memories. Community High School, forever my home, a place where student minds will continue to grow. I'll miss you with my heart and how you taught me to act, to be true to myself and to never fall back. From the bottom of my heart and from the top of my soul, thank you so much. That's all, folks.
No, Sam, stay here, honey. Sam, stay up here, honey. That's okay, stay here. So, Dylan Mann Yoder.
What I have to say is quite simple. I would like to thank everyone I've met at Community. I would like to thank my family, my friends, my teacher, my forum. It's been a really fun time.
Luke and Donnie Savaz.
It's close.
I know.
So I'd like to thank my friends, family, on the tune of everybody else. I'd also like to thank all those teachers that aren't going to be teaching here and the underclassmen aren't going to have the privilege of working with, because they've changed my life. I'd like to thank Christia because she stayed on me in all those hard times when I didn't stay on myself. And thank you.
Congratulations. Sophie Nunez.
Community has changed my life forever. I'm so grateful that I had the privilege of being part of such a special place, a school I look forward to going to every day. I wouldn't be where I am today without my amazing parents and family. Thank you for always supporting me, pushing me, and helping me to achieve my goals and dreams. Thank you so much, the most amazing teachers, for everything you have done for me, and thank you to Community for the best 4 years. I'll remember them forever.
Joey Simon.
I just want to thank my friends for always being here for me, and I want to thank my forum leader, Christia, for always supporting me.
Thank you. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Beautiful. All right. Good job. That's it.
West Forum. Next up, we have the Whiteside Forum. It is Jessica's first year. It does feel like she has been here forever. She is amazing. We're so lucky to have her. This is her first year. So give it up for the Whiteside Forum.
trying to make it easy on you. Look at them. Remember, talk loud, okay? Come up center here.
Oh, just have to start over here. Sorry. This is the very first Whiteside Forum ever, so I have some wonderful people I would like to introduce to you. First up is Sienna Duchateau. Nothing? Just step up for a picture. Next up is Shannon Kahn.
These last 4 years have been something else, but all the experiences, the good experiences and the bad experiences helped form who I am today. So I'm grateful for everyone who has called me out on some not good things I've done, some of the people who've helped me through the good things, and all the amazing teachers and my peers and my family. So thank you guys. It's been a good 4 years. I'm looking forward to the next 4.
Mary Arose.
Thank you for being such a welcoming community.
Amira Selman.
Hi, I have too many people I want to thank, so if I miss someone, I will regret it forever. So I'm just going to thank Jessica for being the best first-time forum leader for my online senior year. I had the best time in forum this year over Zoom class. I never wanted to go to Zoom onto a Zoom meeting than I did with you. Please take care of them. I love them so much. You know how much I love my forum, and I will miss them dearly. I will be on every Zoom meeting. I will miss college classes to go to Zoom meetings for my forum. I don't think you understand. So thank you. I love you.
Taisia Twarek.
I could use this time to personally thank almost every single person in this audience, but instead, more generally, I will say to my teachers, thank you for instilling the necessary courage, passion, and curiosity within me. And to my peers, you are all so amazing, and I'm so excited to see what things you do in the future.
All right, y'all.
Thanks so much, Whiteside Forum. The next forum also has a new leader. She is new to community, but not new to just being awesome. The Weast Forum. You're doing great. Yeah. Good job. Keep coming. Doing great. Good job.
All right, it's my absolute honor to present the first graduating class of the Weast Forum. These guys adopted me back in October. It's amazing to see them out of their Zoom boxes and on this great day. All right, first up we have Hannah Blake.
Can I grab it? Okay. I know we've been through quite an eventful year, but I'm glad we're all here today, sitting and looking at each other for once. Thank you, everyone, and also thank you to the cops out there that are protecting us.
Next up, we've got Emma Fader.
I just want to say thank you to my family, my friends, and my teachers.
Beautiful. Grace Thomas.
Many of my favorite memories from community are seemingly small and simple moments, but they hold a special place in my heart. I will miss eating pancakes and grilled cheese in Ed's room, painting the windows for Multiculti, hearing the bells ring over Carytown, eating lunch on the back lawn, getting ice cream on the last day of school, and every other moment that made my high school experience what it was. Thank you to my family, friends, and teachers who supported me over the last 4 years for everything. Thank you for the last 4 community. I will never forget it.
And last, we've got Taylor Williams.
Thank you to my parents and my teachers. They helped me a lot this year. Before the first year, I was like literally just mute for the first year of it. And now, with all the support of my teachers and my parents, I'm here talking to all of you. Also, it's nice to see Cindy.
Great work, y'all. Great work.
The incredible Weiss Forum. We're now going to transition to some awards. I think Dean Rebecca is taking the stage.
All right. I have the honor and privilege tonight to get stuck in my mask and also to present the first 3 awards for the class of 2021. Winners, please join me on the stage after I read your name. The first award is the Jill Award and is given to students who contribute to making Community High a happier place. The award is named for Jill Donnellan, who brought a happy and generous spirit to students and staff for many years in the Individualized Learning Center. The fund was established by Tom and Ann Scribner and continues to be funded by her friends and admirers of Community High. The fund is managed by the Ann Arbor Community Foundation. And so we want to say thank you, Ella Anderson, for making community a happier place. Yeah, and then we're going to take a picture. The next award is the Community Resources Award, the department's highest award, and it honors the student who utilized the CR program to its fullest. The Community Resource Program was developed by a community high school as a way for students to pursue areas of personal interest by accessing experts in the surrounding community. The award is given to honor the many volunteer instructors who make this program possible. Congratulations to Elizabeth Shaib for this winner of this award. The third award tonight is the Nathan Lindell Hall Memorial Scholarship that honors a community high graduate who died in a swimming accident shortly after his graduation in 2000. His memorable, no regrets graduation speech spoke of an active and involved life in academic, community service, and athletic pursuits. The fund was established by Nate's parents and is managed by the Ann Arbor Community Foundation. The third award winner tonight is Maury Ono.
Thanks so much, Dean Rebecca, and to the award winners. All right, back to the forums. Here we go. We're going to start off with the Anderson. Nope. We're going to start off with the Landrum Forum. We're just going to go ahead and go in order. Laurel Landrum. It is.
Thank you, Laura. Remember to talk loud and come up center, okay?
Okay, up center. All right, I'd like to present to you the Landrum Forum graduates, heretofore Stapleton Forum graduates. So Landrelton, Stapledrum. Okay. Simon Castle Kelly.
I want to say thank you to everybody who has helped me through high school, including my parents, my sister, and all of the great teachers at Community.
Okay. Elliot Goebel.
I would like to thank all my friends, family, and all my teachers. Thank you.
Finnegan Kilbride.
I just want to thank my parents for just all the sacrifices they've made for me, all the teachers who welcomed me back to Community this year, and Laurel for just everything you've done for me. I know I don't always show up, but you're always there for me. So thank you.
Gordon Lewis.
Mom and Dad, every time I told you my day of school was normal, I was lying. They were anything but. Having two older siblings who went to Community made little 9th grade me think that I knew what was coming. I knew the building, I knew some teachers, and I even knew a few seniors to help me show me around. The only problem is that I didn't know myself. Now, thanks to the amazing 4 years I've had at this school, I like to think that I've at least started to find my feet. So to everyone who helped me get on course, thank you.
Ben Martin Caulfield.
I'd like to take this moment to thank all of the teachers that I've had for making Community such a great school and something that I would actually look forward to going. And I'd like to thank my parents for being so amazing.
Aiden Ashafison.
I'd just like to thank my friends, my family, the teachers, especially the 4 forum leaders I've had throughout high school. Most importantly, I'd like to thank the red team. I'm sure most of you know who it is. So me and some of these boys up here and some of you out there. So thank you, everybody.
Zachary Schuler.
I would just like to take this time to thank my family, friends, teachers, and most importantly, my 2 forum leaders, Laurel and Robbie. Thank you, guys.
Nikolai Tang.
Good enough, Laurel. Going to Community was a choice that some of my middle school friends and even myself questioned. Somehow, there was an idea that I would not have a traditional high school experience. The first day, when I stepped into my forum and met Robbie Stapleton, I knew I was home. Thank you to the friends, teachers, and family who have made the past 4 years so much more than school.
Very, very nice.
The Stapleton Landrum Forum. Up next, we have the Moncad Forum.
All right, okay. I am good. I am so proud and honored to present the graduates of the Moncad Forum. Don't they look amazing? Woohoo! First, I have Ethan Gibb Randall.
Right before this school year started, Matt Johnson reached out to me and asked if I could edit the introduction video that would be played for the entire school on the first day back. I was surprised and honored that a teacher would choose a student to be responsible for something like that, and I gladly lent my help. Moments like those outline much of what has made my experience at Community so meaningful. The teachers give the students trust and opportunity in their education in a way that few places do. I will forever cherish the lessons that I've learned at Community.
Annabelle Jones.
It's been really hard for me to think of the positives of this year, and I could go on and on about the things that I will regret not doing for the rest of my life. But I've also realized that it's dumb to hold on to regret because that's not going to change anything, and I'd rather focus on the positives of my time at Community. I feel like I've grown so much as a person, and I've learned so much from every experience and friendship that I've had here. And I want to thank teachers like Steve, Chloe, Courtney, Becky, Ryan, and Robbie, who made me excited to come to class because of how excited they were to teach me. And I want to thank Manisha for always encouraging forum bonding and by letting us make pancakes in her room for any special occasion ever. And I want to thank the best parents in the world and my best friends. You guys are truly the reason why I'm here and why I try every day to be the best version of myself that I can be.
Rain Simmons.
Community has been a part of my life for years, practically as long as I can remember. My sister was in Steve's Forum when I was as young as 5, and some of my earliest theater memories were those of watching Quinn's first shows at CET. The show gave me nightmares, but that's besides the point. I wouldn't be where I am or who I am now without community, and I will be forever thankful for everything it's given me.
Charles Solomon.
So I saw graduations my sophomore year, and I was like, what would my speech be? And so for 2 years I thought about this, and I couldn't come up with anything good. So I think I just have to say the thing that I mean, which is thank you to everyone who has shaped me and turned me who I am today over the past 4 years. My friends, my incredible teachers like Manisha here, and Chloe and Matt and Tracy, and of course my parents, who are my rock and my support and are why I'm here. Yeah.
Congratulations. Mackenzie Westoven.
I want to thank Manisha for always being there for me whenever I was going through a rough patch, and always being able to give her a hug whenever I needed one.
The Moncad Forum, thank you. Up next, 2 rows of students, I believe, the Mosier Forum. Scooch on in.
Remember to come up in the middle here, okay? Bring Margaret up here.
Up here? Okay. They're all around. I'm so proud to introduce these amazing graduates. First is Ella Anderson.
So I'm so thankful for my teachers, parents, and especially you.
Oh, you are so sweet. Are we allowed to hug?
Yeah.
Lulu Bogan.
I just wanted to say I love Kanye. Also, thank you, Danelle.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Josh Caldwell.
I'd just like to take this time to thank my parents, wherever they are, and also Danelle. I know that it wasn't easy this year, especially with Zoom and everything, but thank you.
Grace Catchett.
There you go. I just want to say community is the most passionate place I've ever been, and I'm really going to miss being somewhere where individuality is so valued. So, yeah, thank you, everyone.
Congratulations. Allison Coward.
I want to thank Danelle for all her hard work and support, Pam for helping me so much, and last but not least, Quinn Strauss for everything. Thank you, Mom and Dad. I love you.
So sweet. Congratulations. Allie Dillon.
I just wanted to thank Danelle specifically for being there for me so much throughout the year, and especially Manisha as well for always being there for me every time I needed her.
Congratulations. Hi. Aiden Griswold.
I'd like to thank my family. I love my parents, my mom and my dad, my brother Grant. I'd also like to thank my friends who have stuck with me from the beginning, as well as my teachers, mainly Diane for, teaching me it's wrong to skip leg day, and Courtney for always having a place open for me in her room, Steve for being a great first form leader. You've been amazing, and Danelle for taking me in as well. I love all y'all. Thank you.
Yes, that's amazing.
Kota Jurgel.
I want to thank my friends, my teachers, my parents, and most importantly, my dogs, Chaz, Louie, and Izzy.
Congratulations. Koro Kuyate.
I just wanted to say that I'm so grateful and thankful for everybody who has touched me and my life. You have all impacted me so incredibly, amazingly, just a little, and you probably don't even know. So thank you.
Tommy Letke.
First off, I just want to thank Danelle for taking me into her forum. She was so sweet and so kind when I first came to community. And I want to thank my incredible parents and all my incredible teachers for helping me become where I am at now. And to my fellow classmates, best of luck, and I hope you guys the best.
So nice. Congratulations. Luke Rogers.
All right, looking out here, I'm so proud of all you guys. We've overcome such a big year, and we made it. I want to thank my parents and all my teachers and Danelle for being so amazing. I got to thank my mom. You're the GOAT. You're my rock. I love you. And guys, we did it. Thank you.
Hi, Anna Stansfield.
I didn't think I'd cry today, but one thing I've learned is that a lot of growing up is about surprising yourself. So we'll see what happens. Everybody at community means more to me than I could ever express. Thank you guys so much for everything. Hags.
The Mosier. The Mosier Forum. Good job, all 72 of you. You did great. Up next, we have the Root Forum. Woo! Chloe,
Sorry
go
to
up
make
front.
you all wait here.
You're gonna go up front.
I'm gonna go up front
Yep.
here. All right. I know I'm sorry to make this year drag out even longer because I know we're all ready for this year to be over, but this is a part of my year I'm really sad to end. So may I present the graduating class of the Root Forum of 2021. First, Johnny's roll.
I want to thank a lot of people, but there's a lot of people. So I'm just going to thank my mom for really pushing me, especially at the end of the year, to, finish the year. So thanks, Ma.
Next, Noah Webb.
I'd like to thank Chloe and the rest of my teachers and my friends and family, as well as my Zoom stock for doubling.
Martha Rybant.
I want to thank my family, specifically my parents and my sister. I want to thank every single one of my teachers. And most importantly, I want to thank just community as a whole for giving me so many things. But one thing it's given me is confidence. And as this is today, in some ways a day of mourning, I would like to lead you all in one of my favorite songs, which is Bye Bye Little Sebastian from Parks and Rec. So please join in. It'll be very quick, just 2 lines if you know the words. But bye bye, little Sebastian. I'll miss you in the sky, little Sebastian. That's all I know, but thank you.
Awesome. I'm going to do that. Jaden Wright.
So I know a lot of you don't know me probably, but I would like to say thanks to Quinn for stopping me every day in the hallway freshman year and asking me to join CET. And I finally cave in my sophomore year. And I want to say thank you to all the teachers who have helped me throughout the years, and especially Chloe that has helped me through a lot of shit. Sorry about my language, but she has helped me through a lot of stuff, and I really appreciate you. And yeah.
Kyle Hopes.
So I put on my cap and gown this morning and I was like, how ridiculous do I look? And I can't believe I waited to this moment and like through all my years. So that being said, I just want to thank all my friends and family and my teachers, of course, for building me up to this moment and helping me get through it all. Thank you so much.
All right, you guys, up you go. Stunning. Watch your steps.
The Root Forum.
Is this on? Good. If you've been to any graduation in the past or have seen any from community high school, normally we'll have some poetry and some dance and some music. Lucky for you all, we're still gonna get the music, which we're gonna set up here, but let's talk a little bit about this experience here. It might be the first time, the first official performance. There were some at the beginning of this graduation ceremony with the jazz ensemble. That was their first gig. This is really the first performance this group is going to be doing all year. And as we set up here, let's take a quick moment again to celebrate all the hard work that Jack has tried to do to somehow get a jazz band to do their Zoom in and perform and rehearse and test. It's really quite, it's phenomenal. I don't understand how he did it, but somehow Jack always knows how to do it. He just does it right. So we'll take a minute to get this set up.
I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. All through my city, all through my home. We're flying up no ceiling when we in our zone. I got sunshine in my pocket, got that good song in my feet, feel that hot blood in my body, it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off it, moving so phenomenally. You're gonna like the way we rock it, so don't stop. And under the lights when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move, well, you already know. So just imagine, just imagine. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feeling good, good creeping up on you. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on, all those things I shouldn't do to dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving, so keep dancing. I can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. Can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. Ooh, it's something magical. It's in the air, it's in my blood, it's rushing on. It's rushing on. Don't need no reason, don't need control. I fly so high, no ceiling when I'm in my zone. Cause I got sunshine in my pocket, got that good song in my feet, feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off it, moving so phenomenally. You're gonna like the way we rock it, so don't stop. And under the lights when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move, well, you already know. So just imagine, just imagine. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feeling good, good creeping up on you. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on, all those things I shouldn't do to dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving, so keep dancing. I can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. Can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. Can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. Can't stop the feeling. So keep dancing. Come on.
right, ladies and gentlemen, are you guys having a good time tonight? Come on, you can do better than that. Are you having fun tonight? This is a special night. We're up here working hard to try to make this the greatest graduation in the history of humankind. Now, my band here, pretty cool. 15 months without being able to play together. That's like going across the Sahara without any water for a musician. It's pretty tough. So a few weeks ago when they called us and said, you guys want a gig? We said, yeah, we'll take the one gig of the year. Let's do this thing. So in a few 4 or 5 rehearsals, here they are, man. I love this. What a cool bunch. Now you've heard our wonderful Felicity on vocals. You've heard amazing Anna on vocals. We want to give everybody a little taste of some fun up here, so we're going to give everybody a chance. And by the way, this is a fully vaccinated band. So here we go. We're going to give it some fun with our bass player. Max Fraser's going to kick us off, and then we'll go around and give everybody some fun, and then we'll take you home. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. And Max, go, baby, go. Thank you so much. Oh, man.
Come on. What? Seriously? It's a pandemic. Just can't stop. Won't stop. So we're going to keep going with more diplomas. Woo! Next up, we have, I'm sure, performing the Anderson Forum. No pressure, but that musical number was great. So whatever you have, I'm sure it's just as good.
Yep. Yep, stand up front. Y'all, here we go, the Anderson Forum. If you don't know, Tracy also runs our amazing communicator, publishes The Voice, and like 1,000 other things. An incredible human.
Thanks to Jack and the jazz band. It was amazing, amazing. We don't have anything for you like that at all. But I am so proud of these individuals. I am going to miss you guys so much next year. Ella Roberts, come on up.
I would like to say thank you to Community High School for such wonderful friends and memories. I would like to say thank you to Tracy for being such a wonderful forum leader. I would like to say thank you to Robbie for always pushing me in personal fitness. I would like to say thank you to Matt Johnson for making me a better writer. And I would like to say thank you to Steve for always making me laugh. And I would like to say thank you to my parents and friends for always supporting me.
Hank Murdoch.
I just wanted to thank my parents and grandparents for making me the man I am today.
And Eli Hausman.
I'd like to thank Courtney Kiley for sparking my enthusiasm for science and sustainability. And to Marcy McCormick, I will see you on Torch Lake this summer. Thank you so much.
And Dan Gutenberg.
I was never like the type of kid that got excited for school, but after my first year at community, I was super excited to come back. And that's because of all of you guys and the teachers. So thank you, everyone, and thank you, Tracy, especially.
Thanks so much to the Anderson Forum. Next up, we have Becky Brent and the Brent Forum. Brent Forum.
On behalf of the Brent Forum, I would like to introduce you to Kevin Walters.
You know, I think I speak for the entire forum that community was a fantastic experience, and I want to thank each and every one of you for that experience to be possible. So thank you very much.
And I want to give a special shout out to Ingrid Moran, who is here in California. Ingrid, I know how hard you worked to get to this moment, and I am so proud of you. Congratulations on your graduation.
Thanks so much, Brent Forum. Up now, we have Steve Carone in the Carone Forum. Get it.
Somebody backstage said, speed it up. Hyla Sufi.
Coming to community was one of the best decisions I've ever made. Thank you to all the classmates, teachers, faculty, and staff for being so kind, supporting, patient, and open-minded. You've made me feel welcome in a place where I thought I wouldn't belong. Thank you, Steve, for always making my day better, whether it was dancing to Tanak Tanak videos in class or hosting a cooking show on Zoom. You've never failed to make me laugh. Thank you to my parents for not giving up on me. I guess all the reminders of doing my work never always paid off. Thank you to my friends for being the best people I could trust and rely on. You've never let me down. And congrats to you guys, and thank you to community for the last 4 years.
Wonderful. We love a hug. It takes too long. Never mind. Come on. You go there. Eleanor. Oh, Eleanor Nyman.
I would like to thank my parents and Steve for all their love and support over the years, especially
last spring when I was in the hospital. So thank you. I would not be here without you.
You're welcome. Ava Kozinski.
Sorry, backstage people, this might take a second. I want to thank my friends for always being amazing and there for me. I want to thank my parents for being so supportive of literally whatever I wanted to do, which changed all the time. I want to thank all of my teachers because every teacher I've had in every class here has been amazing. Special thank you to Tracy and to Courtney, who wrote some of my rec letters and were amazing and always totally saw who I was. And my most special thanks to Steve, who wrote my rec letter in like a day because I forgot to tell him. And is just the best form leader I could have asked for, and I'm going to miss you so much in college.
Thank you. Thank you. Dreams do come true. Brody Kruk.
Thanks.
Miel Bogart.
I'd really like to thank my parents, my teachers, especially Steve, and my buddy under the stairs, Lindsay. I could not have done it without all of your love and support, and I love you all. Thank you.
Okay, kid. Lindsay Barolo.
There are so many people I want to thank that I'd rather just go up to them individually, so Steve, stick around.
Okay.
But while I'm here, I would like to thank my best friend, Miel Bogart, who's right here. Thanks for being my partner in crime. And to her and to everyone else here, we're going to do great, guys.
Love you all. You want that? I do.
So much to the macaronis.
Here we go, the macaroni.
Huzzah. All right, Diane Dudley and the Dudley Forum.
Got an extra one?
Do I have an extra? Oh, Stella. I'll announce your name.
Yep. You gotta pass those out first.
Oh, sorry. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm all about efficiency. And I'm telling them, speed it up, speed it up. Here you go.
Take that one?
I'll hold it so I remember to say it. Okay. I am so eager to present the Dudley Forum. Maria Samuel Aguilar.
I would like to say thank you to Ann Thomas, Christia West, and Matt for being so encouraging, understanding, and patient with me, but most of all, believing in me when I didn't believe in myself. And I would like to thank my family for being here. Thank you.
Great, love this.
Tess Hurd. Thank you to my family, friends, and teachers who have helped me through the last 4 years, especially you, Diane. I couldn't have done it without you.
Girl, thank you. Thank you. Evan Ash.
Hi, I want to thank Ryan Sylvester for teaching us real history outside of the books. You changed my perspective on this world. Tracy Anderson for giving me a voice and creating the best high school publication in the world. Diane Dudley for being my biggest fan. All the other teachers who supported me and all my best friends. I love you guys so much. You guys are all beautiful people who are going to do great things. And I can't wait to see where you guys go. Thank you and peace out.
And a shout out to Sela Garari.
Thanks so much to the Dudley Forum. Up next, we have Emma Hamstra and the Hamstra Forum. There's so many. You don't have to.
It is my distinct pleasure to introduce the Hamstra Forum, formerly known as the DWOW Forum. There was a large bun to fill when I took this form over, But this crew welcomed me and they had their Zoom cameras on most of the time. And it's great to actually have our second in-person meeting today. So here we go. We're going to start with Caitlin Payne, and a very happy birthday to Caitlin too. So come up here. Come all the way up here. Just at least for a picture.
Oh boy. I'd like to thank my friend, my teachers, and my family for sticking with me still after everything that's happened this year. And I'd like to thank community high school itself for being a good alternative for me, because without this, I don't think I would be here at all. And also, thanks to both Judith and Emma for being great forum leaders.
Hey, don't worry about it. Nato Panich.
Not quite sure what I want to say up on the stage here. Besides, this has been a great experience. I cannot overstate how much all this has helped me as a person. Thank you.
Max Klarman.
I just want to say I've made so many great memories my time at community, including but not limited to camping with the DWOW Forum, performing jazz at the Arc, and this year's Just Desserts. I want to thank everyone at community, but special shout out to Quinn, Judith, Jack, and Matt. And finally, a big thanks to my awesome family.
Zara Green Koleski.
I just want to say thank you to my parents for always doing your best, and thank you to my friends for helping me grow the most, and thank you, community, for pushing me out of my comfort zone. Oh, wait.
Sophie Fetter.
Yes, thank you to Lila, Mom, Dad, G, Alan, Grandma, and all of the teachers at community. I've changed so much as a person over the course of these 4 years, and I think that's due to the profound work of all the community high teachers and staff. So thank you so much. I wouldn't be where I am and who I am without all of you.
Ben Cooper.
I just wanted to thank my parents, my sister, and the wonderful students and faculty that make this place so special. Special thanks to Courtney, Chloe, Tracy, and Judith for all you've done for me and so many others. Thank you.
Milo Chalin.
I want to say thank you to my mom and dad and my brother Eris for always believing in me. I want to thank the teachers for putting in the extra mile this year to make it work. And I want to thank the 21. Thank you guys so much. We've made it.
John Bodenham.
I would like to thank my friends, family, and teachers, especially Steve, for sparking my passion for art.
And Hannah Bernstein.
I just want to thank all the teachers for their hard work and dedication to make this year so meaningful and successful. And I also want to thank my parents and my family as well, and friends, for pushing me to be the best that I can. Thank you.
The Hamstra Forum. Also, Emma stepped in this year. So just her first year here, but not her first year being amazing. Next up, we have the Heckler Forum.
This is the first opportunity I've had to do this as a forum leader, so I'm incredibly excited and proud to introduce the seniors of the Heckler Forum. Genevieve Thomas Palmer.
So over the past 4 years I've been at community, have been keeping a list of the strange things that my friends say. So I thought I would read you some of them tonight. The first one, I'm too wide to be a slingshot. I don't want to talk about Ruby's eggs. Being a mermaid would be too much responsibility. What if I threw up right now? You don't choose parkour. Parkour chooses you. I'm too busy to be Ethan's pants right now. Joseph Gordon-Levitt is our Hilary Swank. And last but not least, lovers on the nighttime on the down low.
Lucas Redding Suniol.
I just wanted to give a special thank you to all my friends for being there for me, to my family for always also being there for me, the staff here for helping me grow, and thank you to Christia for mentoring the robotics program and allowing me to pursue my passion.
Ben Gonzalez.
I don't know half of you, half as well as I should like, and I like less than half of you, half as well as you deserve. But I would like to thank Ann Thomas for helping me study for my BC calculus exam. I would not have passed it if it weren't for you, even if it was just a 3. I would like to thank Christia West for mentoring the robotics team and kind of just the whole robotics team in general. This was a good year to end on, winning an award. And I would like to thank my forum leaders for having such a great forum. And without it, I would not have met my good friend and co-captain, Lucas.
Thank you to the Heckler / Haidu Banks Forum. Next up, we have Dean Marcy and more awards.
So I realize awards are not quite extra dance numbers, poems, etc. But our thought is, like we said, we want to keep this moving as quickly as possible. And I want you to know that these awards we give out here on stage at these moments are really near and dear to our hearts. A lot of thought go into them. And we have such amazing students. You being here is such a treat. Before we're going to rush into this last stretch here, I want you to just kind of soak it in. It's going to be over before you know it. And believe it or not, you're going to be so sad. And I want to just look at this amazing sunset. It's getting cooler. You guys, you got to admit, it's cooler than we thought it was going to be, right? So we're almost there. We're in the home stretch. So we're going to settle in here. I've got 3 awards to talk with you about. The first award is the Judith Dwoskin Writing Award. It was established in 2013 by Dr. Roger Lauer, founder of the Center for Neuropsychology, Learning, and Development, and is co-sponsored by the Ruth Moscow Cohen, MSW, through the Moscow Philanthropic Fund. This scholarship honors excellence in both creative and analytical writing at community high school. The English department presents this award to one graduating senior. This year's writing award proudly goes to Ty Torg.
Good job, Ty.
Woo! The next one is the Dean L. Gallup Scholarship. The Dean L. Gallup Scholarship has been established in recognition of outstanding service to community high. A Dean L. Gallup Scholar exemplifies a student who throughout their years at community high have worked to create programs or lead projects that have bettered the school community as a whole. Someone who truly represents the level of leadership and who we honor here tonight is Charlie Solomon.
Yeah, Charlie! I like it. Yeah, Charlie!
job, Charlie.
And last but certainly not least, the Bruce Bartman Memorial Scholarship. The Bruce Bartman Memorial Scholarship is Community High School's oldest and most prestigious award. It is awarded to the graduating senior who best exemplifies the ideals of community high school by being a full participant in our alternative program, by contributing to the betterment of the school community. Bruce was a member of Community High's first graduating class who died in a climbing accident just after graduation. The scholarship was established by his father, the late Dr. Fred Bartman, and managed by the Ann Arbor Community Foundation. Congratulations to the 2021 Bartman winner, Maury Ono. All right, I'm turning this over to this party of these two good-looking folks, and you're in good hands.
All right. One more set of forums. The next forum up is the Jocelyn Hunter Young Forum. Jocelyn is actually new to community, but not new. She's new as a teacher, but she was actually a graduate. So welcome back, Jocelyn.
Good evening. It is my pleasure and honor to have inherited the Robert Morgan Forum, and I present to you our graduate this year, Marcus Cohen.
Marcus.
So I transferred here sophomore year because I got a phone call like the Friday before school started. So I'd like to thank community for being very welcoming, Robert for welcoming me into his forum and being a great forum leader for 2 years, and Jocelyn for being a great forum leader this year.
Thanks so much, Jocelyn and forum. Next up, we have the Janelle Johnson Forum. Yep.
Remember to come up front. Okay, we got it because they got to be able to see us. Come. You want to go for it? Yes, you do. All right, I have the pleasure of presenting to you. We've got 4 seniors this year. We've got one who is not here, and we want to make sure that we honor her. Give it up for Helen Schmitter.
I have a speech for Helen.
Oh, okay, and she's got a speech for Helen who cannot be with us.
Grace, start videotaping wherever you are. Okay. Okay, hi, I'm Helen. I really enjoyed my time at community, and I'm so sad that I couldn't be here tonight, but I'm at camp having a lot of fun. So thank you for the last 4 years. Boom.
Okay. Okay, now come up closer so we can see you. All right, here is Jenna Jojora.
Hi. Okay. I would like to first thank my parents, my grandparents, and the rest of my family for both challenging and supporting me throughout the past years. And then I would like to take a special moment to thank the women who have empowered me at this school, specifically Courtney, Manisha, Tracy, Marcy, Judith, and of course, the one and only Janelle Johnson.
You're so sweet. Oh, I love you, honey. Leah Dewey.
Matt and Courtney, check your pamphlets. Thank you to Manisha, Liz, everybody, Madame, Tracy, Steve. Special thank you to Ryan. I know that you say that we're the future, but you're the future because you've taught us everything. Damn. Okay.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
Special thank you to Judith because you made me feel so confident and proud of my work. Thank you to Kevin. You've saved my ass like 1,000 times. I wouldn't be graduating without you. And thank you to Janelle for being my second mom. And thank you to everyone who made me so comfortable and happy here.
Love you too. All right, and next we have Lindsay Falbo.
Thank you. Thank you to all of the Community High staff and teachers. Thank you to my parents, my family, my boyfriend, and all my animals, the ones who have passed on and the ones who are still here with me. Yeah, graduating would have been possible without all of you guys, and I'll be grateful for your support.
Yay. Congratulations, honey. We go this way. We go this
The
way.
Janelle Johnson Forum. I'm not crying, you're crying. Up next, the Matt Johnson Forum.
All right, I am so just happy and honored and humbled to present the graduates from the Matt Johnson Forum. First up, we have Sai Vayu.
Hi, I went to Skyline my freshman year and got the chance to attend community my sophomore year. And even though my time was cut short due to not being here freshman year and the pandemic, obviously, it just made me appreciate community so much more. So thank you to the teachers and the students for making this my second family, and thank you to my first family.
We have Nadia Nains.
Yes. Okay, so let's do this. I love community. I do really love community, but I don't want to be here right now. This is miserable. I hate ceremonies, but I am here, and that's really a testament to how much I love this school and to the persistence of my grandmother who insisted that I do this. Also, thanks to my teachers, especially Matt and Steve, who wrote my recommendation letters, but also helped me in so many other ways. And also thanks to Kevin. I know he's around here somewhere patrolling the grounds.
Where is Kevin?
Yeah, good question.
There he is.
Yeah, go Kevin! Also, thank you so much to my family, in particular my dad, who was able to return from a year-long deployment and able to be here at my graduation today. And to my sister, who asked for a shout out but didn't expect one. She's sitting over there. Everybody look at her. She's going to be so embarrassed. I love you, Vera. You're the best. I love you all. That's it.
Evan Rago.
There are a number of people I'd like to thank. Firstly, the 14 people above me on the wait list who decided not to go to community, which allowed me to go. And it was a great experience because of the numerous people, excellent people that I had the pleasure of meeting, and that I will thank individually because I don't have enough time for all of them, that I have thanked before or after this ceremony. Yeah, because good people, good school, that's what it's all about, right?
Delaney Spurlbaum.
I just want to say I'm forever thankful for everything community has done for me, and thank you to my friends and family, and I wish everyone the best of luck.
It's only natural if they stand together. Delia Benetti.
Hi, I just want to say thank you to my friends, my family, and my teachers, especially Judith. You made me a more confident person, and I love you so much, and I'm going to miss you guys tremendously. Thank you, community, for making me who I am. I'm going to miss you, too. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you to the Matt Johnson Forum. Up next, we have Courtney Kiley and the Kiley Forum.
We got this.
I am so honored to be up here with these Kiley Forum graduates. You guys did it. All right, Calvin Shaw.
I just want to say thank you to all my teachers and my friends and my parents who helped me grow and organize a lot these past 4 years. I originally was in a different forum, and on like the first day of school, I transferred to this one, not knowing anyone. And I just want to say Courtney's a great forum leader, and I met a lot of people in this forum that I really liked, and I've had a blast. And one more thing I've learned is don't walk on a river that's only half frozen.
That's true. Emilio Rivera.
I want to say thank you to my family, friends, and teachers, especially Courtney, for always believing in me, even when I didn't believe in myself. I wouldn't be here without all of you, so thank you so much.
Carmen Johnson.
Community high school is a unique school, not because it's one of the smallest, but because of how our community cares for each student. I'd like to appreciate my teachers for being understanding and always taking the time to listen. I'd like to appreciate my uncle for always looking out for my best interests and teaching me life lessons. I'd like to thank my aunt for helping me grow into a strong, proud Black woman. I'd like to thank my friends for helping me stay happy, passionate, and adventurous, because I wouldn't have gotten this far without my community. Thank you.
Nathaniel Paroff.
I'd like to take this time to thank my beautiful parents, mom and dad, as well as my grandparents, Pop and Grandma, and Dedo John. I know you're out there somewhere. I'd like to say a quote from my favorite childhood movie, Kung Fu Panda. Yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, and today is a gift. That's why they call it the present.
Sage Awashina.
First and foremost, I want to thank Robert Morgan for teaching me how to write an email to ask for an extension on our first day of Intro to Lit. It was the first thing I learned at Community, and it was honestly one of the most useful. Community has taught me so much. Mo taught me how to learn something I didn't want to. Chloe taught me how to talk about the hard topics. Courtney taught me how to ask for help. My friends and family taught me how to find joy in the small things. Community has taught me to believe in myself by doing it for me when I didn't. So thank you for all the lessons you all taught me.
Aiden Bingaman.
I want to thank all of the teachers for all the hard work that they've put into their classes. I want to especially thank Courtney for being the best forum leader that I could have asked for all the things that you've done to make forum and school in general a more welcoming and fun place to be. And of course, I want to thank my family for supporting me along my high school journey and for always pushing me to do my best. Thank you.
Sam Burkuz.
Hello. I would like to take this time to thank my parents, my siblings, my dog Scout. I would also like to take this time to thank the teachers who have never underestimated the impact that they have on their students. I feel like it'd be pretty easy to not try, but time and time again, you guys have tried, and I appreciate that. So thank you.
Aaron Andrews.
I just want to say thank you to all my friends, family, and amazing teachers for being absolutely the best. Much love, and thank you so much.
Thanks so much to the Courtney Kiley Forum. And at the 2-hour and 5-minute mark, I would like to welcome the Kilgore Forum. Our final forum.
It's my honor and privilege to introduce the Kilgore Forum. This group is especially special to me. They were my first freshmen, and they've been with me for my first 4 years as a forum leader, and I'm sad to see them go. But without further ado, Colin Wise.
Well, I would really like to thank all of my friends.
We've made some fantastic memories together, and it's really just a pleasure to be standing here right now, and I wouldn't trade my time at this school for anything.
Bella Panisi Vogel.
I would like to thank my parents and all the teachers at Community, of course, and most importantly, Brett, Christia, and Ann for not only being a great teacher, but being a great mentor. Thank you.
Maury Ono.
Great day, community. Freshman me, knowing nearly no one here, wondered if this really was the right place for me. But if being here has meant the opportunity to truly pursue my own interests, people willing to listen and help, and boxes full of Cajun fries, the answer is a definitive yes. I hope I can pay back all the wonderful support the community has given me. To all y'all, thank you so much. And see you soon, maybe in space. Let's make history and write its first draft.
Gab Nemechek.
Hi. I'm going to take my time to thank our counselors, Amy and Brian, for getting us through this year. I'm going to thank Brett, a wonderful forum leader, and the rest of my forum for letting me into the forum with such open arms. I'm going to thank all of my friends for helping me through, and especially the CHS esports team for helping me through it.
David Ging.
I'd like to thank all my friends for making so many memories, my family for motivating and feeding me every day, all the teachers, but especially Jack for having such an amazing jazz program and letting us perform one last time. And as Brett said, for being like a new teacher my freshman year, he was right in on his form teacher, amazing job, and give him a room. He's been homeless.
Thank you, David. Chloe Durkee.
I want to thank my parents, my aunt, my sister, my basically sister, Ava Campbell, all my teachers, especially my engineering and science ones. Thank you.
Julianne Dial.
I want to thank my family and my friends and Brett for tolerating me. Even though I didn't think I would be here, I am. Thank you.
Our final forum, the Kilgore Forum. Y'all, on behalf of your counselors, I'm Amy and that's Brian, and we're so thankful that we got to be up here today. We're bringing to the stage Dean Marcy and our jazz band.
I want to make certain our final graduates get to find their seats so we can soak it all in. Every time I see a sunset, I think of Tracy Anderson, actually, because she makes up these stories. Have you ever noticed how Tracy can be happy about just about anything? And she says she doesn't mind working on the communicator till sometimes midnight on production night because her favorite view is the sunset out of the third floor window. So every time I see a sunset, I think of Tracy Anderson. So we have this lovely night, and we don't even have to pretend to make up things to have it end, right, on a beautiful night, on a beautiful note. Who'd have thought that last year when we went home for a slightly early spring break, that it would have taken us so long to get back, and then that we all get to be here like we are right now. It is amazing. So grateful we could be here. So grateful to celebrate with you all. And before we end, I want to take a few moments to thank some individuals who've made this graduation event so special and amazing for all of you. Amy McLaughlin, and Brian Williams for hosting us tonight. In matching outfits, of course, always coordinated. We would expect nothing less. For Gretchen Eby and Rebecca Westrate for every single detail. You guys have no idea the details these two ladies do to put this together. No idea the details. And happy birthday to Rebecca Westrate. Dean Rebecca, happy birthday. And to our jazz director, Jazz Wagner, and the amazing performance in the jazz band we got tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you for making it fun, fun, fun. And of course, our everything. I think I can accurately quote Leah Dewey when I said he has saved all of our behinds a few more times than we can all count. Kevin Davis, thank you, thank you, thank you. Where is Kevin? He's already running around trying to make it happen for all of us, you guys. Always making certain it happens and saving us all of the time. Doesn't he look just cool and calm and collected, hanging out over the fence over there in his white cap? Community assistant does not quite ever accurately explain what he does for us. I do like that it has the name community in it. So guests, I have a favor to ask of you, and I'd like you to remain seated here while our graduates, faculty, and honored guests process out of the stadium here. We're going to do things a little differently on this recession this year. Well, because this year's different. This year, we're going to have our teachers lead our students out. But even more, we're really hoping that a few honored retirees could show us how it's really done and lead us out tonight, including our graduates from last year. So what I'm going to have you do this year in a moment, I would like all the teachers to stand. I would like our graduates, our adult graduates that is, all of our retirees to come out here. Stand first, please. All here together. Retirees up front. Last year, this year, all of you right here. These guys would have done anything to spend time with you in school this year. They love you, love you, love you. So our retirees. All right, they're gonna lead us out. Teachers, you follow. Families, when you're done, we have one graduate. As the teachers are leaving, we need to mention Brett is coming up. We have to pause for a moment. Pause, freeze, like freeze tag. Freeze right there. Brett, come on up.
I apologize, everyone, but I would be doing him a disservice if I didn't mention my former Hobbs Kessler, who is out breaking records, quite literally. So give it up for Hobbs, please.
Yes, if you happen to live in a hole and don't know that Hobbs Kessler is right now at the Olympic trials, kind of an amazing thing, you know. He just runs a little bit, right? State meet. All right, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Families, you can meet your graduates out there. I believe this concludes our evening. Graduates, follow them out. Thank you.